Good day, class. I hope that you're all doing well sa inyong mga bahay. And of course, for all of us, para hindi po tayo mapagulian sa ating lesson, especially na ang ating midterm is for next month na po na. So, for us to discuss or for us to makahabol, we're going to discuss for the day is topic temperature. So, we're all familiar naman po sa definition ng temperature na. So we define temperature as the measure of how hot or cold the system or an object is. So the instrument that we use to measure a temperature is actually what we call a thermometer. So aware naman po tayo sa lahat to na. So in thermodynamic temperature, on your previous lesson in thermodynamic, we define temperature as the kinetic energy or the energy in motion or the movement of the particles within a system or body. So we are all aware na pag mas mataas ang temperature, mas mataas si kinetic energy o mas mabilis ang movement ng mga particles within that body or system. While when it is cold, the kinetic energy is low. So pag malamig po, mabagal po ang paggalaw ng ating mga particles sa loob ng system or body. So now, I hope na hindi na po tayo nalilito na po dito na. So, how can you differentiate temperature and heat? So, we differentiate heat and temperature. So, heat is actually the energy itself. So, heat po yung gumagalaw po from hot or hotter temperature or hotter body to a cooler body. So, heat is the energy itself. While si temperature is the kinetic energy or the movement of the particles within a system or body. So, magkaiba po ang dalawa, okay? Heat is the energy itself. Temperature is the kinetic energy or the movement of the particles within a body. So, we use Kelvin as our standard unit in temperature, which has a fraction of 273.15 in Kelvin. That's why kung pagpansin ninyo, ina-add po natin si 273.15 when we are going to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So we got different types of different measurements or units in measuring temperature. So first is Celsius. Ito po yung commonly used or worldwide used na unit sa ating pag-measure ng temperature. While Fahrenheit, however, in US, they are still using Fahrenheit when it comes to measuring their temperature. Kelvin is once again a standard unit in measuring a temperature, while these last two, the Rankine and Ramour, which is not commonly used sa ating household but really helpful when it comes to scientific researches. So, doon na po tayo sa ating tinatawag na mga temperature instrument o iba't ibang uri ng mga thermometers. The first is the liquid and glass thermometer. So, in liquid and glass thermometer, this one was developed in late 1600s. So, ano pong loob ni liquid and glass thermometer? We actually use two types ng liquid in glass in common na ginagamit is si mercury. Second is si methyl alcohol. Now, in the liquid and glass thermometer, meron po tayo tinatawag na, ayan, na capillary or yung ating capillary tube, yung stem, yung katawan itself. So, mangyari po niyan pag po nakadetect po ng, pag po nagme-measure ng thermometer, ng temperature rather, for example, si mercury sa loob ng isang room, gumagalaw po ngayon si mercury inside that liquid in glass thermometer. So, ayan. Diyan po yung si scale. Diyan po si capillary, yung tube stem. Ayan, yung liquid column, and of course, the bulb. So, ito example po ng ating liquid in glass thermometer sa ating school is yun doon sa room 202. Doon sa may katabi ng board. O minsan katabi siya ng pintuan. So, yun po yung ating liquid in glass thermometer which contains mercury. So, I noticed as well na parang may crack po si ating liquid and glass thermometer sa room 202. So, I hope na medyo iwasan po natin ating mga kamay doon. So, we all know mercury is really potent, really dangerous sa health pag po tayo na contact po doon sa mercury. Now, so, ayan. We all know, aware naman po na pag ginagamit si mercury sa most yung ginamit si mercury sa ating thermometer because of its low thermal capacity and high heat conductivity. And there you go. Ito po yung tsura ni liquid and glass thermometer. Yan. So the advantage of using a liquid in glass thermometer is first, of course, since it is simple in design, you can actually just simply observe or simply just look at the liquid in glass thermometer for you to see what is the temperature within the body or system. So direkta na po niyang sasabihin kung ano pong temperature po nun. While however the disadvantage, since gumagamit po si liquid in glass thermometer ng glass which is actually fragile. Pag po nalaglag, nabasag at na-expose ka po sa mercury, ayan. So magiging dangerous po siya sa health ng mga na-expose nito. So I hope na marunong po tayo mag-handle ng ating mga laboratory equipment pagdating po, lalo na po pag meron pong mga poisonous na mga chemicals or na mga element, especially mercury, no? So next is what we call the sixth thermometer, which was invented by James VI on 1780. So it is actually commonly known as well as the minimum and the maximum thermometer. So sa ating sixth thermometer, as you notice class, no, this part, the right side, is the minimum thermometer. And the left side is actually what we call as the maximum thermometer. So, ano nga po pinagkaiba ng dalawang iyon? Si maximum thermometer, it measures the daily o minsan monthly maximum thermometer o gaanong kataas na temperatura within that system, within that day, or within that month. So, it contains mercury once again, since mercury can withstand or can handle po ang high temperature. So, ito po ang ginagamit natin sa ating maximum thermometer. Ngayon po, meron po tayong tinatawag po sa loob ng isang maximum thermometer na metal indices. Mamaya pakita ko yung tsura na, no? So, pag po tumaas si temperature, tendency ni mercury ay mag-expand. No? Ngayon, pag nag-expand si mercury, iaangat niya po ngayon yung metal indices pataas. Which, of course, the records, o tututok ngayon po siya doon sa scale. Kung ano po ang measure ng temperature within that day. Okay? So, next is the minimum temperature. So, unlike a maximum, that maximum measures the highest temperature, si minimum thermometer measures the lowest temperature during that day, season, month, or year. Unlike a maximum that uses a mercury, si minimum po ay gumagamit madalas ng methyl alcohol. So, ito po yung tsura ng minimum and maximum thermometer or sixth thermometer. So, ito po yung metal indices. Yan po yung bakal na mukhang dumbbell na kung saan po pag po tumaas si temperature, once again si mercury po ay aangat or mag-expand po doon. So, ang gagawin niya po, itutulak niya rin po pataas si metal indices. And of course, tututok ngayon po kung ano po ang maximum temperature within that day. Last is, of course, this alcohol, this side, this red label is actually the alcohol. So, siya po nag-measure ng minimum temperature. Yan. Ganito po siya. So, simultaneously po siya ang gumagalaw. So, sa ating campus, wala po tayong ganyan. Pero sa aking previous school, which is sa DLSU Laguna, so we actually have that one in a wood. So, ginagawa lang po namin, kinakalog lang namin po siya para mag-reset. Yung iba po kasing 6 thermometer, kailangan pong baliktarin para mag-reset si ating 6 thermometer. Kasi nga po, madalas po niyan, si metal indices, naiipit po dito. Ayan. Pag sobrang taas talaga ng temperature. So, kailangan po talaga siyang baliktarin. Para yung vacuum seal na yan is papunta dito sa may gitna. Ayan, yung hangin na yan. Para gumalaw si metal indices. So, next type of thermometer is actually what we call soil thermometer, which is commonly used sa ating agricultural sector. So, This soil thermometer is really helpful to monitor yung mga temperature sensitive na crops or na mga fruits and vegetables. One example is wasabi. So we are all aware or we all know naman yung wasabi, right? Yung nilalagay pa rin side o condiments sa ating sushi and sashimi, yung kulay green, yung maanghang. So when you are planning to grow a wasabi, it should be in a cold spring or cold soil. But not too cold. Yung tipong freezing, yung nag-yelo na. Pero malamig po siya. No? So, doon po ngayon papasok yung pagiging helpful ni soil thermometer para sa mga wasabi farmer. For them to monitor if right amount na po ba si temperature within that day or within that hour. Kasi po, pag tumaas ang temperature, nilupa kay wasabi, magbababa rin po yung quality ni wasabi. Minsan namamatay na po siya, no? So, kung pansinin nyo, yung mga temperature sensitive na mga crops, na mga prutas, di ba, mas mahal. Kasi nga po, mas kailangan po siyang pagtutukan o yung mas mataas yung maintenance po nun. Especially, pag usapan na po is may maintain po si temperature within that day. So, mas mahal po talaga yung mga uri na ganun ng mga fruit crops. Example is yung wasabi. Next is a bimetal thermometer. This bimetal thermometer is commonly used po sa ating mga factories. Kapag sino yung malaking mga metal vats, yung malaking container, yung mga bakal, no? Especially pag ang factory is paggawa ng candies. So, candies actually has a certain, meron po tayong range ng temperature na ini-aim po ng paggawa ng candy, which is within 250 to 375 Fahrenheit. Ngayon po, doon po papasok ngayon si metal indices, si bimetal thermometer. Ngayon, si bimetal thermometer, gagawin po niya is minute by minute niya pong i-monitor if nasa tamang temperature pa rin po ba si candies o si isang body. So, yun po ginagawa niya by metal temperature. So, gumagalaw-galaw po yung ating pointer na yan. Gumagalaw-galaw yan para makita mo monitor within that time kung ano nga po yung temperature ng mga nasa loob ng vat. So, yan. Yan po yung tsura niya. Tapos, ito po, ayan, yung coil na po na yan, yung bimetallic strip po na yan, mangyari po niyan, syempre, pag malamig, nag-ano po siya ngayon, nagko-contract. Pag mainit, umaangat po ngayon siya, nag-expand. So, ganun po siya. Pag kumangat po siya, nag-expand si strip, gagalaw po ngayon si pointer. Di ba? Sabihin po nun, tumataas po si temperature. Next is the electrical thermometer or thermal element. So one example is what we call the thermistor. So thermistor is actually a resistor which is really helpful sa ating mga gadgets, sa ating phone, laptop, iPads, computers. Since we are all aware naman po, pag ang isang bagay pag isang gadget natin is nagkaroon ng overheating, magkakaroon po siyang tendency na sumabog or masunog. At doon po naging helpful si thermistor. Bago mangyari ang pagsabog, bibigyan niya po kayo ng warning. For example, your gadget is on high temperature. Yan. Papahinga mo si gadget. So, yun po ngayon yung purpose ng thermistor. For your gadget to be monitored and on time. So, yan. Ayan po yung mga iba't ibang mga thermistor kung saan po ginagamit sa iba't ibang uri ng mga gadgets as well. Next is the platinum resistance thermometer, which is actually mostly used sa meteorological observation. Malaki to, actually. Parang kasi laki niya po si braso madalas, no? So, unlike kay liquid in glass or kay bimetal, ito pong si platinum po ay gumagamit po tayo ng sheet ng mica and of course platinum wire when it comes to measuring the temperature of that system within that thing. So ito po ang itsura niya, class. No, this platinum resistance thermometer is actually computer generated. So, si computer po yung nagbabasa po ng ating, nag-translate po ng ating temperature within that day. Ito po nagbabasa ng temperature. So, malaki po ito. And of course, since it's platinum, it is actually, hindi po siya madaling masira, madaling magkaroon ng iron, what do you call this? Ng rust. No, hindi po siya madaling magkaroon ng mga kalawang. So, that's why this one is being used by the meteorologist. So, there you go. I hope na marina po sa ating lahat yung ating discussion for today. And of course, thank you very much for listening and have a great day. Bye!